Hope everybody doing good, man. Always a great day. Every day is great. Why? Because we're in it. That's right. Hope you guys are doing good. I'm going live here. Not going to keep you guys long. 3:13, so I'm going to stay under 15 minutes. That is for sure. I need to stay under 15 minutes in order for my videos to be played on Instagram TV. So I got to make sure that I stay under 15 minutes. What's up, Hardy Bell? Good to see you, my brother. And I don't know who else just joined in, but hello to you too. I guess your name will pop up in a few seconds here. But I do want to talk to all of you. And hey, that's my niece Keola. How you doing, Nieces Pieces? Good to see you. Good to see you. You know, I do want to talk to everybody about and I did a video similar to this, you know, about a week or two ago, and I was saying staying productive during the pandemic era, you know, time. And this is kind of a piggyback a little bit off of that, but I'm gonna give you a little bit more before I head off of here, and I have a conference call at 4 o'clock, which is like 45 minutes from now. So I'm going to be very, very brief. This conference call is actually in regards to the smart city that, you know, my company, you know, that I just opened up. We'll be building a smart city in Egypt. The city is taking parts of Egypt, Libya, and over to the Mediterranean Sea into Greece. So my city is going to connect 3 countries. This is going to be the largest city in the world, folks. And it's going to be a smart city. If you have a virus in my city, my new city, if you sneeze, you have a virus, there will be technology that will filter the bacteria, but filter the virus instantly in midair. We're going to have air filters in a new city we're building over in Egypt. So that is amazing. Hey, Midge Fields, Asia Gillis, good to see you. Always a pleasure. Thank you guys for joining me. And again, I'm not going to be that long. So we got a lot going on. So that conference call is at 4. I have my banker is going to be on a conference call with my artificial intelligence guy. We're putting some other ideas together, some deals and things like that. How you doing, Ron Fisher? Michelle Bernard, good to see you. Thank you for coming in. So we got a whole lot of stuff going on, but what's more important, folks? I'm talking to you, those of you who are entrepreneurs and those of you who are not entrepreneurs. Let's start with you who are not entrepreneurs, because this is extremely critical. If your job, right? If your job, I'm giving you 3 scenarios. If your job, hey, Cecile Coleman, if your job have you working from home, this is what you're going to have to do. The value that you've brought to your job when you were working in the office has to be almost double. You have to almost double that value working from home. Here's why. Because like I told you guys, companies are figuring out ways during this pandemic. They're figuring out ways to do how to do more with less. In other words, when they go back into business after this pandemic is over, they've been figured out how they're going to be able to cut costs. So should another pandemic happen again, they won't be caught with their pants down. So they are going to do a lot of research, a lot of investigation. And how they're going to do that is figure out who they're going to bring back to work for them and who they're going to just say, you know what, we can't afford to bring you back. So if they have you working from home, you must provide double the value from home than you did when you were in the office, because you want them to see you as someone who is bringing value to the company. See, a lot of people working for companies, and the companies may not pay all that much attention to their value while they're there. So what happens is a lot of people are getting paid the same checks every 2 weeks or every week or whatever your payment schedules are. And they do all of this work. And then all of a sudden the pandemic comes. Now companies are sitting there recreating themselves. They say, okay, we figuring out how we can still make this amount of money without bringing all these people back to the office. without bringing, we're going to have to tell people we can't afford to bring you back. We've lost a whole lot of money during the pandemic. We can't bring you back. We can't afford it. It's no longer in the budget. But if they have you working from home and you're a kick ass, you're kicking ass while you're working from home, you know what they probably say? You know what? We can bring you back, but as we bring you back, we can leave you guys at home working. They're cutting off office space rent from us. We can, if we own the building, we can rent out other spaces in the building because we have all our employees now working from home. So they figuring out how to do more with less. They realizing that working from home is actually an asset to a company rather than a liability. Why? Because you've been kicking ass while you've been at home working for them. So that's one way they're going to figure out how they can do more with less. One, the people who are working from home with us, these are the people who've been doing very, very well. And these are the people who've been slacking because they're at home. So who do you think they're going to keep when they come back into work after the pandemic is over? Right? First of all, they're going to just think about the numbers. Look at the numbers, folks, on that. If your rent if you're paying thousands of dollars for rent for office space, and you find out that your people are doing well at home, working for you, all you have to do is supply them the VPN access on a laptop, give them the download phone app to answer telephones from the laptop, the business phone calls coming in, that's sitting in the queue, and you answer the calls or what have you. And they can do all of this at home. Because see, I come from cybersecurity. I did cybersecurity from home. I did not go into the office. So when they find out that they are cutting costs by having employees work from home, and they had 100 employees working in the office, they had to pay office space, they had to pay salaries, right? They had to pay the utilities of the office space, okay? And guess what? Now the pandemic is happening. All of these people are working from home. They figuring out that they're doing well, just as well when people working at home, with the rent being cut out of the equation. Or some of the rent, or most of the rent being cut out of the equation, because now they can say they can shrink their office space now because all the employees working from home. And then guess what? You have 100 employees working from home. Let's say 50 of them, just throwing a number out there. Let's just say 50 of them are not really bringing that much value. You can say, damn, at home, we can get these people to do 50 people to do the work. That means we cut office space, and we've also just cut out 50% of our employees we ain't got to pay. We're doing well with 50% of the people that's working from home. So believe what I tell you, folks. These companies are thinking, they're masterminding how they can maintain profit and increase their profit. Because guess what? When they come into business, when this pandemic is over, these companies going to come out of the gate swinging. And they're going to be swinging hard. And they're going to look to cut costs at all costs. Cut costs coming out of the gate, coming back out of the gate. Otherwise, they're going to have financial difficulty. Because no one knew about this pandemic. No one knew this was going to come. Okay? So they're going to come back out of the gate swinging the bat. And they're masterminding right now how they can do that. And by making up the cost that they have lost. I'm telling you right now, there are going to be companies that are not bringing back 100% of their employees that they was working for. That was working for them. So if you're working from home, focus. Do a hell of a job working from home so they can see that you somebody that they need to keep going forward. Okay? Now let's talk about those of you who are not working from home. You're not essential, or you're not working from home. Your job just simply have you sitting around doing nothing. You're not getting paid. The company is not bringing in revenue. So therefore, if there's no revenue, there's no payout. Okay? Now what do you have to do? And you in that situation, you are going to have to become an entrepreneur. Because if they don't have no work for you during this pandemic, guess what, folks? Hey, Candace, Camille, guess what, folks? They're going to come out of the gate looking to swing the bat, too. They're going to have to find ways to make up their revenue that they have lost during this pandemic as well. And if they don't have the capacity to allow people to work from home, they're taking a huge loss, a bigger loss, right? So as they're taking a bigger loss, I can almost guarantee you there are going to be a lot of people going to be out of a job from that company when they come back after the pandemic is over. So if you got one of those jobs where the company's not allowing you to work from home, folks, I'm telling you right now, you are going to have to become an entrepreneur. This is recreation. If you take the word recreation, what comes out of it? Recreate. You're going to have to recreate yourself, folks. I'm telling you right now, I'm promising you what's exactly is going to happen. Okay, now let's go to those of you who are entrepreneurs. If you are entrepreneurs, you have no damn reason to be sitting around playing I Spy and playing games on social media. Your ass need to be working. You need to be recreating yourself as well, because guess what's going to happen? You have to now, as an entrepreneur, you're going to have to think like a business owner. You're going to have to think like those employers are thinking in figuring out how you can do more with less when the pandemic is over. The revenue that you lost, how are you going to make up for that? What kind of costs are you going to cut? You might have to cut out some costs in your personal life, like cable. Right? In order for you to make up for some of that loss during the pandemic. How are you going to come back out of the gate? Are you going to come back out of the gate swinging? Are you going to come back out of the gate with a new budget plan, a new master plan, a new business plan? What are you doing? Are you recreating yourself? Now, whether you're a business owner, an employee that the company don't have you doing nothing or paying nothing because there is nothing right now, or you an employee working from home for that company. Regardless of you or any of those three, you have to be recreating yourself. That is the bottom line. There's no way around it. You can't get over it. There's no shortcuts in life, and there's no guarantees. The only guarantees in life is death. And I'm telling you, folks, sit there if you want to. Sit on your ass. Play with yourself. Do whatever it is you want to do. Keep playing on social media like it's a game. And I'm going to tell you right now, you and your family is going to be suffering your own personal family recession. Depression. I'm telling you exactly what I'm telling you. Don't get mad. Take that energy, take that anger, take that energy and recreate yourself. Don't have me come back to you 4 or 5 months from now and say, I told you guys back in April. Don't have me to come out here and have to say that. Please don't let me have to say that. I hate to have to say that, folks. But I'm telling you right now, exactly what you need to do. If you're committed to doing it, get off your ass. It's called Goya. Goya. Get off your ass. So with that being said, folks, I got to get ready to get out of here. I got a conference call at 4 o'clock with people over in Egypt where we're building our city at. So with that being said, I want you to share this video. I got business on my mind. Share this video. If it doesn't help you, I'm sure it helps someone you know, because we all know someone anything can help. Okay, so with that being said, do me a bigger favor, and that is to sing like no one can hear you. Dance like no one can see you. Love like you've never been hurt. And live like it's heaven on earth. I'm Jay Hunter Lee. I love you, and the world need you. So stop that damn texting and driving, and wash your hands and wash your ass. Peace and blessings. Have a great day.